Hello everybody, my name's Rob and you're watching Treerow Rescue, and today we get into some three-pedal shenanigans. This is a pedal assembly from a 1988 S10. Same way with this. And this is a 1966 Impala. These should bolt right in. At least it looks like it. So stick around and let's find out what kind of shenanigans I'm getting into today. Welcome back to Treerow Rescue. Let's get after it. Alright, so as you can see, steering wheel is down. Am I going to have to modify this pedal assembly? A little bit, but not a whole lot. Judging from what I just eyeballed, it's not going to be terrible. I'm going to kick myself for saying that around the vehicle. Those who work on cars know what I'm talking about. I mean, all of you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I went ahead and started taking down the steering column. I mean, look at this dash. I still love this dash. If you didn't see the remaster of this dash, I'll link it right here. Just click that, go watch that, and then watch this. Oh my gosh, the difference. Anyway, carrying on. Enough bragging about my dash. What is that, a 5/8? So the way the pedal assembly is attached in a vehicle is it actually attaches to your brake booster, attached to your firewall. Okay, that's what I'm telling you. And a lot of times it's bolted along with your brake booster if you have one. If not, it's bolted to your brake master cylinder. Is that the right size? Did I what size am I looking for here? What? I'm looking for that size, which is gonna have to be a wrench, which looks like it's 5/8. So I did grab the right size socket, just not the right size. I didn't grab a wrench, is what I'm saying. I'm gonna grab a wrench. Here we go. So basically, you got to unbolt either your brake booster or your master cylinder, which in turn, long story short, is going to be both. One or the other. Got to get them both. You know what would be really cool is if these bolts were a little easier to get to. Now remember, if you've been watching the channel for any length of time, there's a video from a while back of me putting this brake booster in. It is a brake booster off of a 1988 S10. The same truck that this pedal assembly came off of. Come on. Oh, okay. Okay. Easy. Oh. Yep, those 4 bolt holes line up. Okay. I think the only modification I'm going to have to do is at the top of this one, because you got where the steering column goes on this one, and that's where the front of it's held in place. And on this one, it basically goes in the same way, but you don't have that arch here, and I need bolts to come through right here. So there's a couple options that we have. I can figure out the best course of action and maybe cut and weld and modify the two together to make one solid plate, or drill some holes possibly. Let's see if it's any more difficult to get these in, which I'm sure it will be, than it was to get those out. Yeah. Okay. Brake boosters out of the way. It would be a lot easier if this whole steering column was just out of the way, but it's not. So we're just going to make things harder on ourselves. Now we do have these 2 braces. So I mean, essentially, we could drill some holes for these braces and then not be too worried about the front. No, we're gonna have to do something with the front. I ain't taking that short. What am I screwing up? Only time will tell you. Those bolts. How about their length? Let me check our length. These are the same length. So I've got to kind of make a decision now. Do I modify right now? Or do I make marks? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make marks. Yep. So, shove her in. Spin on it. I should probably take that down. That's not the size I need. Yep. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. We might have more issues than I suspected. They look the same, but steering wheel's got to go over, which means I've got to put it above. Okay, got to come back down. First issue found. What if I come in on the other side? My question is, how is it going to work though? You know, this is what I asked for. Okay. Bring her down, bring her around. Down. Okay, let's not do that again. But the steering column won't go in between that. I've got some issues to kind of work out. I got to figure this out. What am I doing here? Okay, because this has got to go there. Straight. That's where that goes. We are going to have some clearance problems with this right here. Okay, let me figure this out. I told you I knew I shouldn't have said this ought to be easy.
It's not going to be terrible.
So here's what I'm looking at. This is the wire harness for I haven't put that back up yet. But here's my clutch. Right on there is the hole for the slave cylinder and the reservoir and all of that. And there are provisions, as you can see, there, up there, over there, for the holes for that. That's pretty cool. And then here is my throttle assembly. And then boom, as you can see in the center there, that's full throttle. That's full travel of that pedal. It's gonna work out fine. Accelerator pedal. Zoom in there. I know that glove is in the way. It's there for a reason. We all know it. Oh, hey, look. There's a little sneak. There's some more of the hot side. We're waiting on some stuff over there. Okay? Here we go. Wide open. Closed. Wide open. Closed. Some adjustments need to be made, but that's okay. Minor adjustments. We'll get there. But I have 3 pedals in the car now, so that's cool. Okay, well, I mean, here's what's left of the S10 pedal assembly. Save those for a later build. But yeah, we have 3 pedals in the car now, so here's what we've done so far. Turbo's mounted, the radiator's moved, the transmission is in, the transmount is custom made and is ready to rock and roll. We've got 3 pedals in the car now instead of just 2. We've redone the dash and we're redoing the interior, fixing floors. Okay, what's left? Well, that's easy. We got to finish up the hot side. I got to put a special kind of fuel system and go-go system in it. We'll get more on that later. We got to finish out the hot side. We got to do our blow-off valve and our wastegate. Still got a lot to do. Not a lot of time to do it in. So stick around. There's going to be plenty more of happening with this 66 Impala. Remember, I do have members, and there's lots of videos on the members channels section of my channel. Don't know what else to call it. Try it out. Cancel anytime. I do still have merch coming. I'm kind of fine-tuning it right now, and a bunch of stuff is coming as far as merch goes. If you like this build, follow along. It's going to be crazy. We're going on Power Tour. It's already registered for Power Tour. So we got to go up north, 1,000-mile, 5-day, 5 different car shows. It's going to be a trip. So hang out with me through that. Thank you for the ones that are hanging out and subscribing because of this build. I really appreciate you. And tune in next week because there's going to be another one. I appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. See ya.